बैटिंग सब डिपार्टमेंट में इतना बढ़िया किया है। ये बताइए यहाँ से आपका डेवलपमेंट आगे आप कैसे करोगे?
सर बस जहाँ भी मौका मिलता रहेगा मैं अपने अच्छे करने की कोशिश करता रहूँगा। जैसे अभी हम वर्ल्ड कप जीते हैं तो सर यही है कि जितना टीम को मैं कंट्रीब्यूट करूँगा उतना मेरे लिए अच्छा रहेगा।
जी, हमारी उम्मीद है कि आप आगे भी, और ये आखिरी वर्ल्ड कप नहीं होगा, और भी वर्ल्ड कप जीतोगे। ये बताइए आप, हमने देखा था कि जब पहले इनिंग खत्म हुई थी, एक खत्म होने ही आपकी टीम मीटिंग हुई थी, तब आपके कोचेज ने आपको क्या कहा था?
सर ने तब बोला था बी काम बी योर सेल्फ। उन्होंने बोला बस अपना जो काम है अपने को वो करना है अच्छे से। तो अपने माइंड में ये नहीं आना कि हमने 400 रन बनाए, ये बनाया। हमारे माइंड में ये था हम अच्छे क्रिकेट खेलेंगे और अच्छे से मैच जीतेंगे।
जो ये बताइए कि जब बॉलिंग कर रहे थे थोड़ा सा दबाव आया होगा, क्योंकि जिस तरह से इंग्लैंड के बल्लेबाजों ने बैटिंग की थी, काफ़ी आक्रामक बल्लेबाजी की थी।
हाँ, स्टार्टिंग में जब मैं बॉल डाले हैं तो उनके भी प्लान्स क्लियर थे कि वो हमको हिट ही करने के देखें, क्योंकि ऐसे ही 400 रन बनता है। तो हमारे भी माइंड में ये था कि हम जितना भी हम डिफेंड, हमको बॉल डालना था तो हमने डाला बाद में।
वेल डन करिश, आपने बहुत ही हमको सबको प्राउड किया है। आपके टीममेट्स के साथ एंजॉय कीजिएगा।
थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू।
Yeah, that's all we got from the players. They want to celebrate, but they were outstanding today. They made the country proud, they made India proud, and it's a bunch of future superstars.
Yeah, absolutely. Is a bunch of future superstars, but also a bunch of superstars already. Suryavanshi absolutely has announced himself even more on the world stage today, and that is the winning moment for India. There will be millions of Indian supporters around the world watching these scenes unfold, and look at that, the winning moments, the celebrations. Fantastic to see. Plenty of smiles, plenty of contributions. We're going to take a break. On the other side of that, we will have the presentation.
And you've got to say that his innings was the difference between the two sides.
Yeah, but we spoke as well at the halfway point. Who can do that for England? Which batter can stand up and do that for England? We spoke about Ben Mays, we spoke about Thomas Rue. Caleb Falconer today, equally as impressive.
Caleb Falconer hit his second ball for 6, and he didn't slow down from there. He was very powerful. This is the best innings we've seen from Caleb Falconer in the tournament. And he looked powerful. He looked like he's got a 360-degree game, which you can see from the reverse sweep and then the scoop against the seamer. And he absolutely deserved that 100.
Yeah, he really did. Just seeing the celebrations will no doubt be continuing long into the night for India. Be a bit of reflection from England, how they went with both bat and with ball. Let's have a look at the fall of wickets. Joe Moores was the first to go for England, playing onto his stumps, just trying to look for that whip. And it was Ben Mays, plays that reverse sweep so well. Had to manage to pick out the fielder in the deep, and then Thomas Rue, he looked good, trying to force it through the offside. Ben Dawkins as well, finally looked the player that he was promising to be. There was a bit of confusion. Ralphie Albert was run out after trying to come through for a single. Farhan Ahmed, just that rising delivery, guiding it through to the keeper there. That was a sharp catch. Return, always tough for the fast bowlers. And then Minto trying to increase that run rate. Put his foot down, unfortunately couldn't. And then Manny Lumsden looking at the man in the deep, trying to take on that short ball. Andy, though, you have to say that the standard of fielding throughout this tournament really has been exceptional.
Absolutely sensational. Kilan Patel was a great example of that today. He took 3 excellent catches. That innings from Falconer really, it kept England in the game. But the huge problem for England were that bundle of wickets. They lost 4 wickets for 3 runs, in that period between 174 and 177 runs. And that knocked the stuffing out of that middle order. Roux looked good, Mays looked amazing. And Falconer really did show in this final what he's capable of. The partnerships, Dawkins and Mays, certainly gave England a platform from which to work. Dawkins and Roux were outstanding, 49 off 30 balls. And then Minto and Falconer, they showed what Falconer was capable of if someone could stay with him. Ambrish has been good all tournament, as has Hennel. No wickets for Hennel today. 2 for Dipesh. Killan, expensive but an important wicket, and Kanish Chauhan, another 2.
Well, I mentioned that India have added another tally to how many titles they've won in this format of the game. It's 6 for them. It dates all the way back to 1998 when Australia, they were the first winners. It was Jeff Parker who was the winning captain of that Australian side. Runners-up were Pakistan. The one and only title was for England. That was in 1998. Ois Shah, some familiar names in that England side. Rob Key, Graham Swan went on to have good England careers. And then this is when we start to see the feature and perhaps the dominance of the Indian side. They won it in 2000 and 2008, a couple of times for Pakistan in between there. They've always been there and thereabouts as well. And then in more recent times, India there featuring 4 times. In the last editions, South Africa, they managed to get their name on the title. South Africa, Aidan Markram, he was the captain there, managed to beat Pakistan in the final. And then the holders coming into this game, Australia in 2024, Hugh Wyburn, the captain for them. And then this will be the freshest one to be inscribed onto the trophy, A.S. Matra of India, who led his side fantastically well. Rung the changes with the bowlers when he needed to. And one thing as a captain is that he always had someone stand up and put their hand up when he needed it. And it's that man today, Suryavanshi, who said, "Don't worry, Skip, leave it to me, I will do it for you." A bit of reflection for England staff and the players. I'm sure they have learned a huge amount during this tournament, and they can absolutely be proud of what they have done on this world stage. Right, the sides are making their way out as we reach the start of the presentation. It's all set up, and it will be our colleague Tino Moeo who is going to be overseeing those proceedings. Let's head down to him now.
ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cups are a celebration of exuberance, youth and the future stars of the global game. All of the above, which we have witnessed in abundance over the last 3 weeks. We started off with 16 teams across 2 countries. This morning we ended up with 2 unbeaten, and it was an outstanding effort from Team India, ensuring they win a record 6th ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup trophy here in Harare. A mighty congratulations to them. Ladies and gentlemen, very good evening and welcome to the final presentation of the ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup 2026, hosted by Zimbabwe and Namibia. Right, we've got a number of awards to get through after a long tournament, and we have a number of officials who will be presenting those for us this evening. We'll start off with Mr. Hamilton Masakadza, who's the tournament director from Zimbabwe Cricket. Mr. Trevor Britton, board member, Cricket Namibia.